Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Okay, so okay. We'll start the class now. Let us join others are coming to join. Last class we discussed okay up to here. So you can go for a quick revision. So only flower and inflorescence is included this year from this chapter. Flower is a modified shoot and it is a reproductive part of the plant. So racemose, cymose, inflorescence. Racemose can grow continuously, cymose can extend the inflorescence acts the flower. And another thing is that apopetal, basipetal succession. Apopetal means towards the tip, growing the older flowers at the base and the young flowers towards the tip. With apopetal, basipetal is opposite. So like this, older flower at the top and the young flowers at the base. You can see in this picture. The older flower at the tip and in the buds at the bottom base is called basipetal succession. Based on this, you can differentiate cymose and the racemose we discussed. Then the parts of the flower, pedicel, thalamus, bract. Then the words of the flower, calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium. So out of four, two are accessory. They are not directly involved in formation of fruit, calyx and corolla. They help in formation of fruit, where pollination and other purpose, but not directly involved. So which is directly involved in formation of fruit is androecium and the gynoecium. These are reproductive organs of the flower or essential organ of the flower. Then here you see the perianth, bisexual, unisexual flower. Most of the flowers are bisexual. They have both androecium and gynoecium. Unisexual flowers they have either androecium or gynoecium. So androecium only, then it is staminate. If it is gynoecium only present, it is known as a pistillate flower. So you can make a note of this. Then zygomorphic, actinomorphic, asymmetric. Asymmetric means irregular flower. You cannot get two equal off from the central axis. If you get only two equal off by a particular plane, it is known as a bilateral or zygomorphic. If you get two equal off from any plane along the central axis, it is a radial or actinomorphic. You should not write radial symmetry, but you have to use the term actinomorphic in flower. So this is the actinomorphic, next is zygomorphic, bilateral, and asymmetric. So this we discussed. Then number of floral apparatus, number of calyx, number of corolla, or number of sepal, petals, stamens in this chain. So based on that, the flowers are divided into trivirus, tetravirus, pentavirus. The flowers have the appendages or flower parts. 3 and multiples of 3 trimeres, 4 and multiples of 4 tetrameres, 5 and multiples of 5. You have 5 sepals, 5 petals like that. It is known as a pentameres. So up to here we discussed the last class. Now you can make a brief note on the. We have a notebook and pen. You have notebook and pen. You can just take a note of this. Whenever I teach, I can go slowly. You can write hypogynous, perigynous, look at the spelling. When you more practice, you can more you can memorize. The terms you need to write often. Hypogynous, perigynous, without spelling mistake. No? So all of a sudden it won't come. So at the time of examination, you write it difficult. So many times you write and practice, you can memorize the different terms. Okay. So today class, can you hear me? Hello, any difficulties? Shall we start now? I think almost all joined.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. For anything, any help, then you can just you can unmute and talk to me. Hypogynous flower. Hypogynous flower. The types of flower we are talking. Hypogynous means gynoecium. Gynous for gynoecium. Hypogynous. The term is incomplete here. Hypogynous flower actually. Hypogynous flower. The flower is below the gynoecium. So you can look at this. In this picture, the first picture, the gynoecium is at the top. Gynoecium occupy the top position. And flowering, except the gynoecium remaining flower, that means calyx, corolla, stamens. These all below the ovary. It starts below the ovary. Maybe you can see here the petals are at the top. Position is the top, is in the top, but should not look at this position. You have to look at origin, place of origin in the thalamus. Place of origin you have to look. Other flower parts arise below the gynoecium. Gynoecium means actually your main part is the ovary. You look at below the ovary, other floral parts arise. So gynoecium is up and the flower is down. So the term is here hypogynous flower. So hypogynous flower, and otherwise it is called as a superior ovary. Superior ovary, don't get confused, superior ovary, hypogynous, epigynous, perigynous, when it's all mixed, you get confusion. So the term is hypogynous flower or superior ovary. The flower is below the gynoecium, hypogynous flower. The flower parts arise, calyx, corolla, and the androecium. They arise below the gynoecium or ovary. It is known as a hypogynous flower. In hypogynous flowers, all ovary will be at the top. Because flower is down and ovary is top. It is known as a superior ovary. Examples we see. So then the perigynous flower. Perigynous flower is gynoecium. Gynoecium is major part of the gynoecium is ovary. This is the ovary. The ovary is this part. Anyway, you see the stamens, petals, calyx, this all arise somewhat in the middle part of the ovary. Look at this. The arrangement. Thalamus. The thalamus is little bit extended up. Thalamus is not dome shaped. It is not here, flat. But the thalamus is little forms a ring-like structure. It's a rim-like structure around the ovary. It's a cross section. The full structure you can find a cup-like structure. It forms like cup-like structure. Here it is like a flat plate-like structure. Here it forms like cup-like structure. So that the starting of calyx, corolla, and androecium all at the middle of the ovary. Can you find? It is the level of starting of and the stigma and the other like petals, sepals. These all at the middle of the ovary. It is known as a perigynous. It is known as a perigynous. This picture is somewhat confusing. You can ignore this picture. A little bit up actually, but this is the correct picture. So this picture is a correct picture of the perigynous flower. So somewhat not down, not up also. It is middle. Surrounding, peri means surrounding the gynoecium. Flower is the flower parts arise at the level of the middle level of the gynoecium. That is known as a perigynous flower. In epigynous flower, completely the flower is up. See, the ovary is completely down, and the remaining of the ovary, other floral parts. See, look at the origin place, starting place of the stamen, petals, and sepals, all above the ovary. It is known as an epigynous flower. Epigynous flower. Epigynous flower always having the ovary is down. Inferior ovary. Ovary is inferior, flower is above the ovary. Flower is epigynous and ovary is inferior. So these are the two terms, similar terms. Okay, so in detail, gynoecium occupies the highest position while other parts situated below it. Other parts of the flower are below it. That is known as a hypogynous flower. Other parts are below the ovary, starting below the ovary. So in this flower, ovary is the top. Ovary is looking at the position of the thalamus, origin of the thalamus. from the origin from the thalamus. Don't look at this. Here maybe the anther is top. Anther is top, right? So don't look at this side, but place of origin you can look. The place of origin, only the ovary is top, remaining other parts are down. This is known as a hypogynous flower. At the same time, looking at the position of ovary, it is superior. We can find the flowers in the shoot flower, hibiscus, China rose. Carefully you have to look for this. One by one you have to remove. First you can remove the calyx, then corolla, then after that you can find one by one. Ovary will be up. Ovary is not inside, ovary is above. So this way we can do. We can check the flower. You can randomly pick up some flowers after this class. You can just analyze whether it is a bisexual or unisexual or pendaminous or trivinous or various parts, calyx, corolla can identify, and what type of ovary, superior, inferior, hypogynous, perigynous. So these all things you can just, you are now most likely free. You can just go around the garden and pick up one of the flower and you can study so different parts. Next is perigynous. In perigynous flower, gynoecium situated in the center. Other parts are located in the rim of the thalamus. Thalamus forms a rim, like cup-like structure here. So look at this picture. Ignore the first picture. So this picture you can see the thalamus forms a rim-like structures, and the flower parts are arranged on the rim, and that level is almost the middle of the ovary. So almost like the center of the gynoecium. So this is known as a perigynous. Inferior, ovary of inferior. So example, plum, rose, and you can see it is a rose. Carefully look at the position. So you can find the calyx and corolla arrays just below. Somewhat like you can see that there is a ovary, not completely up. Maybe around here you can see the ovary, 70% of the ovary is down, the remaining 30% is there up. So if ovary is fully down, it is known as a different. It is known as a inferior ovary. So ovary is the calyx and corolla arrays, not at the tip, below the tip. So this is known as a perigynous. If it is anywhere in this point, anywhere in the middle, not at the top, not at the bottom, anywhere in the middle, if the parts are arrays, flower parts are arrays, it is known as a perigynous flower. Examples you have to note it down. Sometimes it comes like examples. Then, lastly, epigynous flower. Flower is epigynous. Flower is above the gynoecium. This picture you can see. First picture is clear there. This is the gynoecium. Gynoecium is middle part is the ovary, and the others are other parts are above the gynoecium. Above the gynoecium. This is known as epigynous flower. In epigynous flower, the position of ovary is down comparing to the other flower parts. It is known as the inferior ovary. Ovary is inferior. So this can be seen in the guava. You have seen the guava. The fruit will be down. Then the tip you can find the other calyx, corolla, and stem should be at the tip of the ovary. So cucumber, Cucurbita family, ray floweret, sunflower, you can find here in this type of arrangement. For example, I've seen the pumpkin flower like this. So this is the flower of pumpkin. You can find this. This is a female flower actually, pistillate flower, and this is the ovary. This is the ovary, and the other flower parts are arranged above the ovary. Only few flowers like you can find in Cucurbita family, cucumber pumpkin family, you can find like this. So the ovary is inferior and the flower are up. So ovary is inferior and the flower is what happened. The flower is here epigynous flower. The flower is, that means petals. You can see the petals here is called as sepals or arranged above the gynoecium. So it is called as epigynous flower. The flower is fitted above the ovary. Flower is fitted above the ovary. It is known as a epigynous flower, not epigynous ovary. So epigynous, already gynous comes, ovary is there. So flower is above the gynoecium, epigynous flower. So that is the flower. And the other flower, this is a pumpkin, same village. Okay. So then cucumber, it is like this. This is the cucumber flower. It's a female flower, pistillate flower. You can see this is the cucumber flower. So this, even the fruit also, you can find that flower like a little bit with the dried petals in the first. So this type of a flower is known as actually pistillate flower, unisexual flower, female flower. And looking at the position of ovary, ovary is inferior, and the flower is epigynous. Sometimes the flower is given in the exam, you have to write. Okay, name the flower based on the position of ovary. So based on the position of floral parts, or based on the sex, like this. So you need to write all. Some of perigynous is surrounding the ovary, surrounding the ovary. Okay, epigynous flower is having inferior ovary. So any doubt in this? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Hypogynous flower. Hypogynous term is incomplete actually. You have write hypogynous flower. Then it's very clear. The flower is below the gynoecium. The flower is means, especially the flower means what is the most attractive part is the petal. Petals are below the gynoecium. Hypogynous flower. In the hypogynous flower, naturally the ovary is up, superior. This way maybe we will confuse you and then ask questions. So we will ask questions. So ovary will be superior in the case of hypogynous. One is hypo, other one is up, superior. Hypo means it's the flower. So naturally ovary will be top, superior. So this is the relation we need to carefully remember. The next following you will get confusion. Okay, superior, ovary, hypogynous, epigynous flower. So if you give a list and the examples, you will get confusion. So you have to be very. So these are the three types based on the position of ovary. And parts of the flower is a very simple basic here. Calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium, which you have been studying from prior classes. So parts of the flower, look at the picture. Okay, there will any doubt I think so. I just quickly in this topic. And coming to the calyx is made up of sepals. You can read out this. Calyx is made up of sepals. It's outermost whorl of the flower. Calyx is the outermost whorl of the flower, made up of sepals. The unit of calyx is sepals. So generally, they are green in color, leaf-like, and protect the flower during the bud stage. That's the function of the calyx. In the bud stage, it gives complete protection of the flower bud. And the calyx may be gamosepalous or polysepalous. So this term you have to remember: gamosepalous or polysepalous. Poly means it is a separate, many. Poly means many. So it is the calyx is having many sepals. Calyx is made up of many sepals. The sepals are free. When sepals are free, it is known as polysepalous. Polysepalous means free sepals. These terms you have to note it down. Polysepalous. You can look at the rows. Look at the only calyx here. The calyx, how many sepals are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sepals. These 5 sepals are 5 sepals, each unit, sepals. Totally it is called calyx, but the units are known as sepals. The sepals are not attached to each other. You can see the bud, it's very clear. The bud, rose bud, you can see the sepals are very clear. They are not attached to each other. This type of sepal is known as polysepalous. Polysepalous. In the last picture also you can find the sepals are free. Most of the flower you can find in these types. Most of the flower will be selected on polysepalous. Yeah. Sepals are not joined together. When the sepals are joined, then it is called as gamosepalous. You can see the sepals are joined. Almost 90% is joined, only the tip is free. So 90% joined, then it is known as joined sepals or united sepals or fused sepals. It is known as gamosepalous. So gamo, the terms wherever it comes here, fusion, fused. So fused sepals, united sepals. Poly means it is many or free, so this contrasting method. Okay. So polysepals means sepals are free in nature. In Datura, ஊமத்தை பொறுக்கில் இருக்கிற அதில் பார்க்கலாம் நிறைய ஃப்ளவரில் இது போல் வந்து பாலி ஃபனல் மாதிரி இருக்கும் ஃபனல் ஷேப்பு green கலரில் ஃபனல் ஷேப் இருக்கும் பட் டிப் யூ கேன் கவுண்ட் த நம்பர் ஆஃப் செப்பல்ஸ் ஒன்லி த டிப் இஸ் ஃப்ரீ நான் மார்க் பண்ணுற போல இந்த டிப் இஸ் ஃப்ரீ the tip is free but you see the maximum 90% is fused so it comes under the gamosepalous even 10% fused also it is a gamosepalous okay so this way is gamosepalous and then polysepalous free sepal, fused sepal, or united sepal. Coming to the corolla, the basic points. We go to the basic points. The words, it is inner to calyx, made up of petals, brightly colored, so it can attract insect for pollination. This is the functional aspect. Then corolla may be gamopetalous, polypetalous. These terms you have to note it down. Gamo and poly. Gamo means fused petals. And poly means it is a free petals. Polysepalous, here you can see the free petals. Free petals in case of this China rose. So flower, you can see here China rose, free petals. And polypetalous is free petals. Gamopetalous means here in Datura, this is fused. Just example, cucumber is fused, pumpkin is fused. Only the tip is free. You can see only the tip is free, but most is fused like wide funnel type. Almost 80% is fused. Only the tip is free. This type of corolla, this type of funnel shaped corolla, this is known as actually gamopetalous. Petals are united. Petals are united. By the looking at the tip, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 will be there. Here you see these are the calyx. So the calyx, this is the petals. This all arise above the gynecium. Okay, it's called the epigynous flower. Epigynous flower. So this is about the calyx, corolla. What is corolla? Inner to calyx it is arranged. It is made up of petals. It is brightly colored for pollination. If it is free, polypetalous. If it is fused, and gamopetalous. This corolla may be fused to form many shapes like tubular, bell shape, funnel shape, wheel shape. Different shape it forms. Anyhow, these are all known as gamopetalous. The gamopetalous means it's fused. In this picture, you can find this fused. Only tip is free, but the base is all fused. And you look at the sepals. Sepals are here free. So sepals are free. Polysepalous, gamopetalous. So sometimes examination like this diagram comes, you have to identify the sepals and nature of sepals, nature of petals. In this picture, the petals are fused, gamopetalous, and sepals are free, polysepalous, sepalous, petalous. Very, very careful. And in this picture, first picture you can see the sepals are united, gamosepalous, but petals are free, polypetalous. So this is the terms you have to know, poly and then gamo. Coming to the next type, arrangement of sepals and petals. Coming to arrangement, estivation. So estivation or arrangement. Valvate, twisted, imbricate, vexillary. So if you look at this picture, valvates just touch each other. The valvate flower, these are touching each other. Each petals touch each other. They do not overlap. That means they do not overlap. That is known as a valvate. You can find the petals are given the diagrammatic view. If you take a cross section, and this is a sectional view. This way you have to write in the floral diagram. So you will be having floral diagram for the practical, and you have to write like this. You have to draw the pictures. This is the diagram of the corolla or petals in floral diagram. You have to make it. In this, and they are touching each other. Not overlapping. In this case, it is overlapping. You see the petals, two petals overlap. Here also it is getting overlapped, but here they don't overlap. Just touching, it's a small gap in there. Just touch it. It's called valvate. And the pistate, it is overlapping each other, alternately overlapping. One side, one in, one out, one in, one out. So this type of petals arrangement you can find in the China rose. This type you can find the China rose. This type you can find the chili flower. Chili, this is the same China rose you can find. One is like twisted. In the bud stage, you can find that it's very clearly. One end is in, one end is out. This is called as a twisted distribution. Imbricate means not, this also a twisted, but not proper pattern. Here fully all the 5 petals are one in, one out. One end is inside, one end is inside, one end is outside. One end is outside, one end is inside. Like that. So the proper pattern is there. The follow proper pattern. Here this is also a twisted, but without the proper plane. It is not an imbricate. In this, one completely out, one completely in. This is completely in, and this is completely out. Other 3 are one in, one out. One end is in, one end is out. Like this. So there is no proper pattern. It is a known as a implicate. Vexillary type. So we will see one by one now. Okay. First is the valvate distribution. Valvate distribution can be found in the chili, tomatoes, calotropis, the calotropis. Okay, the in the flowers corner, the petals, another petals, another petals, 5 petals. They do not overlap. You see the junction, joining place of each petal. They simply touch each other. This end is here. It's touching, another touching. This is called touch distribution. Sepals petals in the world just touch one another at the margin, at the place of junction, that margin place. So it touch each other. So this is known as a valvate distribution without overlapping. If it is overlapping, it is known as a twisted. So they don't overlap. The petals just they touch each other. This is known as a valvate distribution. Keratophis or tomato. Then next is a twisted distribution. The margin of the flower, they overlap. In China, was very clear. The one end is in, one out. So all the petals are in the same way, one in, one out. Like this is not the twisted. China rose, lady's finger, bendy, or cotton, or these are Malvaceae family. You can find this is in the Malvaceae, rose family, or like this. So next is implicate. In implicate, margin of the petals overlap, but not in particular direction. They overlap like twisted, but not in proper plane. So you can see one is completely in, one petal is completely inside, both ends inside. This petal, this petal is completely in. And what about this petal? This petal is completely out, completely out. So this petal is completely out. Okay, so this way it is known as a implicate distribution. Implicate. So you can see this petal is completely inside, close inside, and other petals are overlapping. Here you can see the overlapping each other. So this type twisted plus again not properly, not twisted in particular direction. It is not a implicate. Bulmore acacia. This acacia is bulmore. Bulmore is the flame of the forest. The red color flower. Next is vexillary. This is a special kind of distribution. Vexillary or papilionaceous. Papilionaceous means butterfly type of distribution. Vexillary, papilionaceous or butterfly type of distribution. This is found especially in particular family, Leguminosae family or Fabaceae family, or legume beans, pea and beans variety. You can find this flower. The flower of beans, pea variety, they look like a butterfly. So it is not a vexillary or papilionaceous type of distribution. In that they have the 5 petals. One is a large petals. This large petals, you can see that it's in the this called Protolaria, and the large petals of the standard petals. Standard petals completely out. Standard petal is completely out. The picture in the picture name standard petals completely out, and below that 2 lateral petals. This is called wing petals. These are the wing petals. Two petals here. You can see this is a wing petals. This is the wing petals. So wing petals are inside. The wing petals, two wing petals are overlapped. These are wing petals, these are wing petals. These wing petals are overlapped by standard petals. Largest petal is called standard petals. Below it is completely out, and wing petals are overlapped by the standard petals. One end is in, one is out. So this is the first one is completely out. The second is wing petals on both sides. These are one end is inside, one end is outside. Then overall this all it encloses the keel petal. Keel petal, smallest petal is known as keel petal. Keel petals are two, and these two are joined. These two are joined. This is a fused petal. See the combination of fused and the free is there. These two keel petals are fused, gamma petalus, others are free, polypetalus. Both are here, both are included. So, and the keel petal is completely in. So keel petal is completely in, and that is overlapped by other petals, wing petals, and overall it is covered by standard petals. This is a special type of arrangement of petals, which is known as a vexillary, or vexillary means it is like butterfly type of distribution, petal arrangement. B and P varieties are legume varieties plants. They have this type. So we have some more points. Addition, addition. Shall we complete now? Okay, any doubt so far? Any doubt? No doubt. So carefully note the key terms. These key terms in one line, you can just note it down. So different cameras are called as parts, colors, distributions, no? This type, auxiliary, the different terms you need to know that. Or we ask questions, we can complete this part. We have only now 15 minutes time. Let me proceed or last questions on this. Okay, today let me complete up to anthidium. Imbricate institution, vexillary institution is over. Then coming to the anthidium, male part is composed of stamens. Anthidium is made up of stamens. Stamens represent the male reproductive organ. The stamens consist of stalk, that is filament, which is connecting with the flower to anther. The main part is known as the anther. You can see this is the anther. This is the main part of the stem. Because this is going to produce the pollen grains. It's a pollen grain. Filament is just give attachment. The pollen grains are produced from the anther part. Each anther is usually bilobed. Two lobes are there. Two lobes. You can see in this picture it is clear. Two lobes are there. Two lobes. But it seems that four lobes, but it is not completely divided. Only two lobes. Middle there is a ridge here. You can see in the middle line. There is a ridge here. Actually, two lobes. One lobe is the right side, other one is the left side. And each lobe is having two compartments. Two compartments here. Totally, the four compartments there. Four rooms. So that is the arrangement. Chambers. Each lobe has two chambers. So that you can see the chamber 1, chamber 2, chamber 3, chamber 4. So four chambers are there, but the lobes is concerned two lobes. You can see in this picture, two lobes are there. The pollen sacs contain pollen grains. If this the stamen is not producing pollen grains, it is a sterile stamen. It is not the staminode. Staminode is sometimes comes in one or two. Name the following. So name sterile stamen. Stamen is not producing pollen grains. It is not the staminode. Next, stamens are attached to the petals or not attached to the petals. This is based on the position of stamen or relation of stamen with the petals. Anyhow, the stamens are mostly you can find the stamens are free, not attached to the petals. In some flower, it is attached to the petals in one or other place. It's not necessary to be completely dispasted to the petals. If it is slightly attached also, it is known as the attached stamen. In this picture, you can see the stamen is attached at a particular point. The stamen, that means the filament is attached with the petals. At a particular point, the stamens arise from the base of the thalamus. From thalamus, it runs up like this. So, at a particular place, it is attached to the petals. If it is attached to the petals, it is known as the epipetalous stamen. What is epipetalous stamen? That's epipetalous, no petalous. Stamen is attached with the petals. The stamen arises on the petals. It is known as the epipetalous stamen. Full form is epipetalous stamen. In case not petal, no perianth is there. Perianth, I said it is perianth is in monopod. In monopod, it is perianth. If it is attached to the perianth, it's not sepal, it's not petal. It is known as epiphyllous. Epiphyllous, epipetalous. The condition is same, but the structure where it's attached, it's either on petal or perianth. In monopod, it is perianth. Monopod is the flower of lily. You can find in the stamen is some point it is attached to this inside. It is attached to the perianth, not petal. So perianth it is not epiphyllous. What is epiphyllous? What is epipetalous? Then stamens in a flower are free or attached. Polyandrous or synandrous. Poly means already free. Polycephalous, the terms you come across. Polycephalous, polypetalous. So now polyandrous. Polyandrous means the stamens are totally free. They're not touching each other, not united with each other. It is known as polyandrous. The stamens are united, and the stamens means either the anther or the filament. Anyway, it is united. It is known as synandrous. It's a synandrous. Here the polyandrous in the rose you can find lotus rose, you can find this polyandrous, many bristle-like structures. These are the small like cat-like structures, bristle-like. This is not polyandrous. In this case, here in the soup flower, China rose, you can find the stamens, you can find many stamens. Number of stamens are more, but the stamens, actually the origin of stamen is from the thalamus. It forms a long tube. This is a tube. This tube is not a style. The tube is given out here. It's not a style. Style runs inside. When you open it, soup flower, just you can do also you can practical. We have this. Okay. So what you can do if you have the soup flower, I can open it and see all the structures. Androgen, gynecium, petals, sepals like this. Actually, the strides run inside this tube where I marked here. Marked tube is called the staminal tube. This is known as the staminal tube, like our vertebral column. But the spinal cord runs inside the vertebral column. Like that, the style runs inside. It is the white color style, white color tube. From the stigma, it continues. From the stigma, directly it comes attached to the ovary. That is known as the style. The style runs inside the tube, inner to this tube. But this tube is known as a staminal tube. What is staminal tube? Actually, staminal tube is collection of stamens, the united stamens. Especially the filament part of the stamens are united. So this is known as a synandrous. This is known as synandrous. Synandrous stamens means united stamens. Next one is monoadelphous. And monoadelphous, diadelphous, polyadelphous. In the synandrous fused stamens, there are three types: monoadelphous, diadelphous, polyadelphous. Monoadelphous means all the stamens form single bundle, single bunch, single bundles. So in China rose, you can find, of course, the stamens are here free, but looking at the origin, so all the filaments are jointly formed staminal tube, and that runs from the base of the thalamus. So all stamens are connected together with a single staminal tube. It is known as a monoadelphous stamen. Monoadelphous stamen. Single bundle. Stamens are single bundle. Trimerous. Diadelphous. In the pea flower, you can find pea flower. There are 10 stamens. 10 stamens. You will get the caplinaceous flower, bean or pea varieties. If you have in the garden, you can just go and check it. One stamen is free. One stamen always free. Free stamens will be there. You can see that I mark it now. This is a free stamen. One stamen will be free out of 10. The 9 will be forming a tube, staminal tube. This remaining are 9 stamen. This is a free stamen, single stamen, and the remaining 9 stamens forms a tube. Next, this is the 9 stamen forming a tube. This is 9 plus 1 arrangement. So anyhow, stamens are forming 2 bundles. It is known as a diadelphous. Example, all the legume pea bean variety. Diadelphous. Legume plants have the different type of petals pattern, caplinaceous or axillary. Similarly, they have the stamens also unique than any other group. So they have the diadelphous stamens. They have diadelphous stamens. Stamens are totally 10 numbers, 9 plus 1 are given. 9 forms 1 bundle, 1 separate, anyhow in 2 groups, 2 bundles, 2 bunch. It is known as a diadelphous. Polyadelphous, that means many. In citrus fruits, lemon, orange, you can find there many bunches, like 3, 3, 4, 4, like fused. Stamens are fused into many bundles, more than 2 bundles. It is known as a polyadelphous stamen. Polyadelphous stamen. So anyhow, this all comes under the fused stamens. Either one, either all in one bundle, either in 2 bundles or many bundles. But anyhow, this all fused stamens, all are synandrous. Under the synandrous, monoadelphous, diadelphous, polyadelphous, and examples you could remember. And coming to the length of the stamens are different. Length of the stamens sometimes smaller, bigger. Length of the stamen means length is due to the filament. The filaments are small or big or long, like this. So this may be different. Didymoous, tetradidymoous, it is not given in the book. Here actually no needed. So the stamens length may be varying. In mustard, you can find the 2 are at the top, 2 are at the top. 2 having short filament, 2 having long filament. In the mustard you can find like this. 2 filaments are short and then remaining and 4 filaments are long. Like that. You can find 2 will be in the inner side. So 2 short stamen and 4 long stamen. Tetradidymoous. Like this. So different types is not given, we can do it. Okay, about the gynoecium, we will discuss later. Gynoecium and the types, presentations, all we will discuss later. So, if you have any doubts, so far. The quick revision today. Hypogynous flower. Hypogynous flower means flower is below the ovary. Ovary superior. Perigynous flowers are at the level of the ovary, middle of the ovary. So perigynous and here epigynous is flower arrays above the ovary is epigynous. What is the examples? You have to note it down. Then the calyx, corolla, and gynoecium, their functions. When they united, it is known as a gamo. When it is free, it is known as a poly. Polycephalous, polypetalous, polyanthrous, like that. So you have to say the poly terms for the free, united terms for the fused. The situation is valvate, twisted, implicate, axillary. So valvate means touch, twisted means overlap in proper plane, and implicate means overlap without the proper direction. Axillary means it's special type where there is one large petal is completely overlap other petals. So next 2 petals are one in, one out, and then 2 innermost petals are small, and there is a fully inside. It is known as a axillary or caplinaceous type of petal side. Twisted, implicate, axillary. Then coming to the stamens. Stamens are having anther and filament. Stamens are sterile, it is known as a staminode. And stamens are attached to petal, it is epipetalous. Stamens are attached to perianth, it is epiphyllous in monopod like lily. And stamens are free or united. Free is polyanthrous, united is synanthous. Synanthous is united. It can be united to form one bundle, two bundles, or many bundles. They are monoadaptous, diadaptous, polyadaptous. Length of the stamens may vary from kilometers per hour. So these are the various points we discussed today. Any doubt so far? Anything to revise? Any topics to be revised today? Any particular part? Can I ask questions now, Kasha? What is epigynous flower? Epigynous flower. Epigynous flower. Kasha, கேக்குதா? சரி, epigynous flower என்னப்பா? Epigynous. Epigynous flower. கேட்கலையாப்பா? முன்னாடி சொல்லியிருக்கலாமே. Epigynous flower. கேக்குதா? கிளாஸ் கவனிச்சியா? கிளாஸை கவனிச்சா சொல்லியிருக்கலாமே. So in the flower, the epigynous flower above the gynecium. The flower parts arise above the gynecium, above the ovary. This is known as epigynous flower. Okay. Fossil. What is epiphyllous? Epiphyllous அப்படின்னா என்ன? Epiphyllous என்னப்பா?
புரியல சார்.
Clear இல்லையா? கிளாஸ் அப்படிதான் இருந்துச்சு. வால்யூம் கிளாஸ் அப்படிதான் இருந்துச்சா? ஹலோ
சார், ஒன் டைம் ரிப்பீட் பண்ண முடியுமா சார் கேட்ட क्वेश्चन?
Epiphyllous flower.
Stamen is attached to the petals or what?
Stamens attached to the petals or what? Correct? Correct. Almost reached.
Then stamens are attached to the petals.
Stamens are attached to the petals. Very good. But slightly different. Stamens are attached to the petals. Epipetalous. Epiphyllous அப்படின்னா petal மாதிரி உள்ள ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் ஒன்றும் பெரியாந்து அதான் சொல்றோம். மார்க் வந்து கான்செப்ட் கரெக்ட், கான்செப்ட் இஸ் கரெக்ட். பட் வந்து மார்க் நீட்டாக பார்க்கணும், நம்ம கிரேட்டாக பார்ப்பாங்க. பெரியாந்து stamens attached to a perianth. Perianth is petal-like structure in monopod. Epiphyllous. So our terms different இருக்கும்போது தான் क्वेश्चन கேட்பாங்க உங்களுக்கு. அதுதான் மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணீங்க, ஏமாத்திடுறாங்க. ஓகே, குட். Harshni, what is staminode? Staminode னா என்னமா? Harshni, staminode. Staminode தெரியுமா? Where is Harshni? ஓகே, சொல்லுங்க. ஸ்டாமினோட்னா என்ன? staminode, sterile stamen. Sterile stamen. Okay, time I'd say, okay, you can leave now for other class. We'll discuss tomorrow. Next tomorrow or Monday. So what you can do, we can go through all the technical terms. I will be asking for all the technical terms. So many technical terms we have come across, like epigainous, perigainous, hypogainous, valvate, distate, implicate, vexillary, staminode, epipetulous, polyandrous, synandrous, monoandrous, tie, and then polyandrous. So many terms we have come across. All the terms you list down and then write and practice. Monday I'll ask you question. Okay, thank you for waiting.
Thank you,
Yes.
sir.
Thank you, sir.